think with shark fin, on the awareness side, there's a lot more awareness globally and a lot more pressure. A lot more money has been put into making changes. A lot of young people have come to realize, what's happening and everything. So I think, it's just a different stage of the development of awareness and action. But with shark fin, the challenges are very different in many ways, and I'll just very, very briefly. In extreme cases, a Totoaba coming from one location, pretty much, and a very valuable more coming from one particular location. So a very focused kind of activity. With shark fins, you've got shark fins coming from all over the world, coming from a whole range of different species, a whole range of different fisheries. Most of these are unmanaged. But in the end, we have a similar situation, which is that simply there's not enough supply for the demand. And that demand is associated with increasing prices. So we can't keep doing what we're doing now without losing species. And as students and as members of the public, there are many things you can do. You can tell all your friends and your family. But if you write, or if you write to newspapers, or just make this issue more broadly known and what the positive possibilities, solutions are into the future, that's incredibly important, because society moves forward because people want good things to happen in society.
Okay, we've been having a hard time trying to say, okay, so what's the message that you're pushing across, right? So don't eat the fish maw that costs $40,000 US and it's illegal. I mean, that's not a catchy slogan, I'll give you that. So we've been doing two things. One is to making the issue a little bit bigger by focusing on your responsibilities as a consumer in general. So where you're sourcing your food, your clothes, I mean, just your responsibility as a consumer. And that's why the mural that we put at the peak, well, first of all, it's a really cool mural because it's a really cool artist, Mexican artist from Oaxaca, but also the sign that you see on the side, and the exclamation, also goes into sustainable fisheries, which is a little bit broader and more related. And the other thing is that it's not a message about the fish, it's a message about you. It's not about whether the fish suffers or not, it's about your responsibility, what you're doing as an individual. So it's not whether the pangolin is charismatic, it's whether you're eating it and killing it or not. So I think we should focus more on each of us, more than, in the messaging has to be more focused on each one of us more than on the speaking. It's a
write to government, talk to legislator, even sign a petition, those kind of things, we can do. For things like, in Taiwan, of course, it seems like it's a little far from us, but, actually a lot of, some of the product that they produce from, the heavily polluted industry shipped to Hong Kong and other places, as consumer, we can make those choices as well. Those are, threatening, that endangered species in Western Chinese white dolphin in Western Taiwan. Basically, there are a lot of suggestions and, conservation action being proposed by scientists to the government. But it seems like, the government will not really listen. They want to see more science. But I think, sometimes, when we wait for the science to come around, you want to talk about a time frame issue. It may be too late to act. So, we still, now that we have a chance to do something, we should urge the government to do it right now instead of waiting around. We see too many tragedy in nature that, we wait around and when we try to act, then it's too late.